What's going on, guys? My name is Pone. I'm here to kind of give you guys an honest review, kind of let you know a little bit about this console that's coming out for you guys on June 25th. It's called the Ouya. Yes, like Booyah without the B. It's a fine little dandy console that's coming to you guys. Now, what makes it special is that it was funded by the gamers. Us, as players, donated to a Kickstarter to get this thing off the ground, and it raised thousands, millions of dollars to make it a reality. So, round of applause for us, guys. Golf clap, golf clap. We did something incredible. Now, I've seen a lot of mixed reviews, a lot of negativity surrounding the Ouya. I've seen a lot of people kind of giving their own reviews, and I'm here to kind of set the record straight. I see a lot of people hating on the Ouya, but I think a lot of people are forgetting what it actually stands for. In my honest opinion, and the simplest way I can say this is one of the best gaming purchases I've made in the past 10 years. Like, dead serious, that's how I feel about it. So I'm going to show you a little bit about it, what makes it great, what's working on the insides, and what I think makes it special and stand out, even though it's not near close to up to date on what you're going to see from current gen or even next gen consoles. So this right here is the Ouya. Yeah, it's not the thing that keeps Tony Stark alive. It's not the Xbox One. It's just a tiny little box of goodiness. Now, if you guys are curious about the size of this, it's basically about the size of your palm. This right here, look at it in relations to the size of an iPhone. It's simple. You got it there on the back. You got your power, you got your USB, you have a nice little HDMI port. This comes with a controller, the USB cord, 2 batteries, and this little box of awesomeness. This is your console. This is the past and the future all in one. I think it's actually really, really clever, really, really creative. This is the controller. It comes with it. Your standard loadout. You got 4 buttons on top. You got your thumbsticks, your pad, your center button, and the Ouya. And a little writing. Oh, that side, yep, it's mirrored. And right here is actually a touchpad. It's great and easy to use the browser and everything like that. Standard, simple controller. Classy. Took me a little while to find out where the batteries go, but these little silver parts are actually magnetic. They stick on, and a battery goes on each side of them. So it's kind of simple, quite easy to use. Now, a little bit about the Ouya. The Ouya is basically set up in a certain fun, fancy way. It's very, very limited on the innards of what is inside of it. You know, the statistics about it. It's got the NVIDIA Tegra 3 in it. It's got 1 gigabyte of RAM. And it also only has 8 gigs of internal storage. Now, that may seem limited. It may seem like it's not a lot, but it does have that USB port in the back to allow for external storage. 32 gigs, you could just toss in there, and that could last you forever, anything you need. But 8 gig goes a long way because a lot of the games available on the Ouya are very, very tiny, especially if you're into emulators and ROMs. And for those that do not know what that means, it means for free, you can play old games off your Nintendo 64 or in DS. You can play Pokemon, Mario Kart, whatever you think. Now, that's a major selling point for this game. So I want to tell you a little bit about this. So we're going to cut right into it. I'm going to show you what the menu and everything looks like and what makes this thing so special and why I donated money to the Kickstarter and put a lot of faith in this console. So enjoy, guys. Alright, now that you've seen the controller, you found out a lot of the basic information about the Ouya, let's show you what it looks like on the inside. We got 4 tabs right here on the menu upon startup. You got play, discover, make, and manage. All of them straightforward, all of them simple, easy to use. You go into manage, you see your network, your controller, account, system, all the basics you'd expect out of there. Where things get a little quirky is the make section. This is basically set up. Now, the Ouya is an open console. What that means is it's fully editable, fully customizable. People can change out, work, tweak, do whatever they want, and create their own video games. What this means to us this is one of the major selling points of this. This is one of the things that got me inspired. This is why I donated to their Kickstarter. This means gamers being created, or games being created by the gamer, giving power back to the gamer. It's no longer about corporations and businesses and developers and high money makers pitching out games, coercing people into buying their Call of Duty titles. This is about you and me creating something that we'd like to see. It brings it back to the roots and the origin of gaming, and that's what I love. It gives power back to the gamer, and I love that. So what I love about this console is when people start creating their own video games through the Ouya, which everybody is capable of, and it comes with the equipment to do so, people can create their own video games. Yeah, you may not be interested in creating a video game yourself, but what this means for you is that you may not be in that 1% that's going to actually create the video game, but it impacts you because you're going to be able to play it. Gamers are able to create video games. How many times you played a game and you're like, man, I wish I could have tweaked this, or I wish this wasn't in it. I wish I could add this. I could do this better. I can make COD better than they do it. Why are they making the same thing every year? They give the power to you. That's what I love with this console. Now, another thing that I think they should probably tweak is, I guess, some of the organization of some of their menus. The menu's easy to simple to use, but you have the browser randomly in Make. I don't know why. You can check your Twitter, your book face, anything you want to. You can hop in here and have fun. This is also where you can come to download your ROMs. It's set up through either cable or Wi-Fi. Easy to use. This does have an emulator. Now, we can go in here to Discover, which is basically their store. You can see some of the things, go to the genres, anything from hack and slash and shooters up to, trivia or, puzzle games, anything like that. Quite simple, quite easy to use. A lot of these games are really small titles. Most of them, some of the better games are generally around 200 meg, and a lot of people are a little hesitant about that 8 meg storage. But to be fair, a lot of the ROMs, for example, are like 5 to 50 meg, and most of them are really, really tiny. A lot of these are really around 200, but if you want to take the time and the effective way to actually put like a USB external in there, an extra 32 meg or something like that, or gig or anything like that, you've got an incredible amount of storage, basically an old school memory card. Like I said, this brings it back to the origins. You can pick and download and install your games there, and then you come here to play, where you're going to spend most of your time. You can play all the different games that you have. There are simple apps, anything like Twitch. You can hop on here at any time and watch Twitch. You can watch some of these guys live stream. Anything you want at any time, it boots up, instantly logs you in, pops you straight in there, and you can watch some of your favorite streamers on your 47-inch downstairs. Pretty classy, pretty simple, pretty easy to use. It's one thing that I did. I was playing the other day, and I was actually watching Diarist stream, and I'm like, play League while watching League. Win! Had a lot of fun doing it. Then you have your standard Droid-type games that you would experience on the tablet or on your iPhone. Not iPhone. Whoops! Take it back. We're talking about on your Droid, but I guess it's the same thing. It's the same thing you could experience on your iPhone, I guess. But there's some of these simple app-type games that you can just hop in here and have fun. What I love about the Ouya is it's bringing couch gaming back. And I know it sounds odd to say that. Whoopsies! Hey, everybody's occasional pre-fire. But it's bringing gaming back in a different fashion, and that's what I like about it. It's the origin of gaming, things that we miss, things that, oh, okay, hell yeah, let's do that. Airstrike, I don't even know what that is, but is it gonna kill everything, or that one guy's up there? It better kill him. About time, alright, but yeah, so that's what it is. It's simple, it's easy to use. A lot of these apps, this one was free, for example, and that's what I love about it too, is everything in this game, it's guaranteed as a promise that everything is going to be free to play. There's going to be a trial, 60-minute time, anything you can work with to test out the game before you buy it. Or, again, like I said, a lot of these are going to be created by the gamer. A lot of them are going to be free. So when this game does come out, released on the 25th, you're going to have a lot of games to play. Now, let me repeat, a big major selling point for the Ouya is the emulators and ROMs, which allow you to play old console games. We're talking Nintendo 64. I can click this right now, go into my inventory, and check out. I can play games. GoldenEye, old school Pokemon Black on my DS emulator. I can play Pokemon Black 2, Red, whatever I want on the Ouya. Army Men Sarge's Heroes, Banjo-Kazooie, Doom, Mario Party, NFL Blitz, Perfect Dark, all the Pokemons, Pokemon Stadium, Super Smash Brothers, Mario 64. An N64 on eBay goes for $70, and all the games are expensive as hell too. Like Super Smash Brothers is like $30. That's $100 between a used Nintendo 64 and Smash Brothers alone. I got it right there. I could play it right now. I can do whatever I want. I do believe you're not allowed to post Nintendo stuff on YouTube. So I'll go to a game that's actually already booted up. So we're going to go through here, and I'm going to show you a little bit about it. A little bit of Blitz. I don't know what we're playing right now. Oh, my God. And I don't know the button layout, so if I really, really suck, major ding-a-ling, that's why. Ow! Run! Run! And, oh, yeah, nothing like a back broken neck maneuver. But yeah, it may look cheesy, but do you remember playing Mario Kart? And you can play this on the console. Another cool feature about it, which I haven't tried out or verified myself, is you can even sync other wireless controllers. Okay, so I've got the other controller on there too. Damn it! But you can sync up PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 wireless controllers and play. So you probably already have... Whoop! Nope, okay, that's it. We're going for fourth. Where's the bomb at? Where's the bomb at? You guys know what I'm talking about. Where's the bomb? How do I... There's the bomb. Okay, he was idle. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. I have the other controller still on him. My bad, guys. Don't get mad at me. But again, you can play this. Me and my wife can play Mario Kart right now. No big deal. No problem. No limitations. We can play Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers together. Anything like that. It's bringing gaming back to how it used to be. Sit on the couch, experience fun. You've never lived. You've never been a real gamer. If you haven't played Halo or something against each other and you taped a pizza box in the middle of the screen so nobody could screen peek. It's not about lag or competition or issues or anything like that anymore. It's all about just experiencing the game, doing what you want to, having fun. And that's what gaming is missing nowadays. It's all about competition and connection and killing and having fun and, you know, is out the door nowadays. It's all about just doing games. Now I have the convenience of playing old games that I used to love, new games, developers, gamers creating games, which I feel much more comfortable knowing that I can buy and pick up games for little men, for developers, small, tiny people that deserve it versus large corporations and developers. So I'm excited about that. But that does not mean there's not going to be other things in the works. For example, there's Killing Floor Calamity coming out soon. So there are going to be big things coming. There are unique apps coming to this. I would expect something like Netflix or something like that to make its debut on Ouya as well. So it's going to have a lot of functions. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, you guys are curious about how much this thing cost. For a touchpad controller, for the console, for the ability to play all the old games you've ever loved, for the new ones, for the apps, for the gamers, for everything, is only $99. It's an incredible price and is one of the best gaming purchases I've ever made. I encourage you guys to pick it up yourselves. It is definitely something that I've loved. I had a lot of fun playing last night with my wife. I could take this over and play a game with my mom. I can't play Call of Duty or Battlefield with my mom. Can we play Mario Kart together? Yeah. Can you get on there and play Turok solo if you wanted to? Yeah, you can do whatever you want because the power's back in your hands. And I know one of the major concerns for a lot of people is, oh, the technology, it's not updated, it's outdated. It's outdated when they created this thing. If you're worried about them not being able to upgrade, if you're worried about not having great graphics, this console's not for you. This console is about giving you the experience that has been missing from gaming for 10 years. So that's what I love it for. I love for what it stands for, giving power to the gamer. I love that I can go back and enjoy the roots again. I could play Pac-Man or whatever I want if I wanted to. And it's an easy $100. That's all it costs. Got a controller, got the console, easy. You could take it to any TV on the thing. You could check it out. Eventually there'll hopefully be things like Netflix and everything on it. You got Twitch. You got so many uses on it. And it's only $100. That's just a little bit over the price of a standard controller or a video game. So I think it's well worth the money. If you guys want to check it out, I'll leave a link down below and you guys can go purchase or pre-order it because it does come out on the 25th. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day.